Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again. Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished.
Welcome to another one. Third time lucky edition. Third time lucky. Let's just get on with it. Okay. Right, so I abandoned it on the last one. We've learnt a few things since, and we are now going to use what we've learnt, and unfortunately we've got to break it to make it. So here we go. Let's start off with something. Let's start off with the top. So let's get rid of the bottom a minute. Let's get rid of the bottom. Yeah, HF's a bit wild. Anyway, right, so we're gonna just start off with the top again. And we've got to correct this top. So we know what we've got. Certain parts of it are okay. Let's see, monochrome. Should we just go monochrome? There's no difference. We're in monochrome anyway because we haven't coloured it. Right. Okay, so we've got certain things that are okay about it, like this rim here is fine, and this is okay, and the size here is good. But what isn't good is this bit here, wasn't it? Let me just bring back the other one again. Yeah, there was something not good there. Let's just have a look at X-ray mode. Yeah, because the inside bit was going to be touching the outside bit. So that is a bit of a problem. So, now do we need to do... I don't know what we need to do. I don't know, I forgot. I forgot what we need to do. It's the we can't recreate the. Yeah, we can't alter. We were trying to bring that down. We couldn't do it. So let's just say the outside one is good. Let's say that the bottom is the one we want to work on. Yeah, so we couldn't quite get that right. I tell you what. Let's just check the top one. Let's just check the top one first from our actual one. Right, just to make sure. So I've got this thing here. This is the one that it comes with. Anyway, I've just got to check a few things. It's not as easy as it sounds to work to get those bevels at the right angle. Not as easy as it sounds, so I can go off this ruler, and it looks like it's 13.5 from the edge. Let's just see what we've got. 40. This is a problem. We're not quite right there. Tell you what, let's turn this radio off because it's just noise and static. Let's turn the fire off. Because that's just noise as well. So we need to create this. So we need some known stuff. So I've got 77.25. Let's just see if we've got 77.25. Yes. And the width, see what the width is. 61.5. Let's just make sure we got that. 61 point. Yeah, close. Let's just have a look. Yeah, so we've sorted that bit out. Now from the edge to the crease, or where the bevel starts, it looks like it's 4 mil. 4 millimeters. So let's just see if it is 4 millimeters. So from there to there. Now 3.375. Let's just go over here, and it's definitely 4 millimeters. So there's a problem. Plus, right, so how can we adjust that without? Right, so we're gonna have to do some. Yeah, we might as well get it right. So we need 4 millimeters there, and it's the bevel. Creating the bevel is a problem. So how do we, once we've done all this work on it, how do we undo it in order to start again? Or we could just pull the whole thing over a bit. Yeah, let's try that. Let's pull the whole thing over a bit. Let's do an X-ray on it. Parametric, well, sorry, parallel projection, sideways on. Right, so we need to pull that over. It's not quite right anyway, look. So if I go into there, let's do measurement. So we've got a measurement at the minute, which is 3.375. It needs to be 4. So it's only 0.25 of a mil out, isn't it? Is it even worth bothering with? It's difficult to get the bend on it, so yeah. It's 4 mil. It's actually a little bit more than 4 mil. It's 4.25. Yeah. So 4.25. So we need to actually go half a mil. So if I can grab that, can I grab that? Can I move it? Yeah. 0.5. Right, so I've got 0.5. That should be 4. It's not. What is it? Right, don't know what happened there. Let's try again. So that was 3.375. And then I moved it 0.5. And it should be giving me. No. Yeah, I'm getting my calculations wrong. Right, undo move. So I need to move it to 4 points. So it needs to be these weird numbers I've got on it. Hang on, let's get a calculator up. 3.375. Okay, so 4.25 minus 3.375. So 0.875. So I need to move that over here. 0.875. Right. That's it. That's better. And I will have to do the other side exactly the same. got to get this right. Yeah, 3.375. So if I move that 0.875. That's it. Yeah, that's that bit done. So we've moved that, and we're sort of parallel there now. Something went quite a little bit weird here, so we need to sort that out. Right, so we need to sort that out. So can I go? I can actually do that, can't I? So if I put a line there, then I grab these. Can I do this? And just bring that down. Actually, there. Okay. Let's see what that does. Okay, that's a bit better. I'll just have a look around. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have... We can't always tell in this mode. We're in here. Yeah. Looking good. Right, let's do the same over here. Okay, how do we do the same again? Right, so measure from this one. Was it from that one? I can't remember. No. So we want to go like that down, but we want to go to there. Right, and then we want to grab this corner again and push it down to the line. Oh, I want spot on. Why is that one so much spot on and this one isn't? Oh, it is. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of the lines. Get rid of the construction lines. Let's have a look at that now. Right, so that looks much better. Right, let's have a look around it. Let's see if we've got equal measurements here. 13.951. 13.951. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. We might have saved it there. We might have saved ourselves a lot of painstaking recreating. Right, okay. I'm liking that. Right. Yeah, let's just have a look at it in 3D or X-ray mode. Make sure. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, that'll do. That's alright. I could actually print that out. I won't print it just yet though. That's it, that one's done. So I've got to get the bottom to match it now. Right, so let's get the bottom to match it. So we'll switch on the bottom. This bottom's going to be quite a way out. Yeah, it's sticking up. You can see it's sticking. The bottom is sticking up into the... Actually, we could do with this one again. Yeah, you can see there. The bottom... Oh, we could move it just the same as we've done this one, can't we? Oh, I see. So that's... Yeah, that's too far forward. Look at that. So we need to measure that. .125. Okay, let's tell you what we'll do. Switch off the top. And we'll grab this. If we can. And move it over 1.125. Right, now something's gone adrift because yeah, it spoilt it all. Oh, because we've got this, we've got the hole in the middle. Look at the mess it's made of that. Undo that. This is the problem I was getting with this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. Right. So, what do we do? So the bend's in the wrong place. Yeah, so the bend needs to be there, start of the bend. And it needs to be just a slight gap between there and there. So I need to drive the whole thing back. So can we do the whole thing back? Let's go back into this mode. So I suppose the easiest way is to draw another line. Let's draw a line. So let's go 1.125 and another one. Right, now if you'd actually draw it, oh, we don't have to draw it. We need to move it back. That's right. But if we do that, we move the hole as well, and the geometry goes with it. So let's not move it. Let's just draw a new. Okay, so that's the inner one, yeah. Let's just draw. Yeah. Go like this. Over to this one. That's it. So we've drawn that one. We want to go again and draw this one now. That's it. We want to go over to this one. Yeah. And we also need to go from there to there. Okay, so then we can get rid of the construction lines. Right, so we've got that there, and yeah, we need to alter that, so that's okay. So that'll be our bend. So we could create a new bend, or do we want to? Can't really move it. Yeah, because it moves everything. So we've got to create a. Yeah, we're not quite right over here. So we've done that to there. Tell you what, let's just do the same this side. Right, let's do the same this side. Oh, no. What's it doing? What is it doing? 1.125. Just have a look. Yeah, it's put it in the right place. Oh no, it hasn't. I'll undo that. Right, it seems to not know where it is. 1.125. Now it's put it vertical. Okay, so let's do the top one first then. 1.125. No, what's it doing? What on earth is that doing? What's that? That looks a bit suspect, doesn't it? I just realised why it wasn't letting me do it, because I hadn't clicked inside the model. That's why. 1.125 and 1.125. Right, let's have a look now. Yes, that's better. We're in the model. So then we can draw what we need. We need to do this one over to here. And then this one over to here. So that's our new bend. Right, that's our new bevel position. Right, so I don't know why we've got different thickness there going on. Anyway, right, so that's right. So we need to get rid of, yeah, we need to alter that there. Right, I'm going to do that bit. Right, so we've got that equal amount both sides, so let's save that. Right, so I could print that. I'll tell you what, shall we print that one out while we're waiting? Yeah. Well, because we know we're okay with the other one. Oh, we've got something here. What have we got there? Is that the top? What have we got there? That's the bottom. So the top's okay. Is it? Oh God, what have I done? I thought I'd sorted the top out. Hang on, let's just move the top a minute. Let's move it up 20 mil. Right, is it good? Yeah, it's okay. So them lines are for the other bit I've just done. So undo, move. Right, let's just switch that off for a second and go back to that. Yeah, so I need to right. Hang on. Wait a minute, let's just go like that. Right. That goes to there. And then that goes to there. That goes to there. That goes to there. Okay. We come out, we grab that and get rid of it. And hopefully that is corrected now. Yeah. Ah, there's a bit of rogue. Bit of rogue there. Rogue. More rogue. Right, I don't know where we're getting these rogue bits. Well, is there more rogue over here? No. Oh, there's a bit. Yeah. Okay, get rid of the rogue bits. That's out the bottom piece anyway. So now we can get rid of these two. So if we turn off the bottom, that's okay. Turn the top on. Right, so let's print this bottom bit. Let's print this bottom bit out while we're waiting. Because this is as it is, it's not going to change, this isn't. Oh. Hang on. No, that's as it is. Yeah, let's print that out. Right. Let's just do that. Right. Do that one. Right, so let's just do that one. So we'll grab that and we'll export it as a STL. I'll put it into, I don't know where we're going to put it. Right, let's put it in. This is a weird title. So it's the RFID style reader. Hang on, reader style enclosure, and this is the top cover. Okay. Alright, let's get Bamboo Studio open. Right, so we'll carry on working on that in a second. Just get the Bamboo Studio open. Now, I've only got certain things. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Right, so new model. Import. Right, there it is. Right, okay, so we've got that there. Now our device, there we go. Prepare. Now we've got a few colours. Got white, grey, red or blue. What do we make it out of? I don't know. What did we print last? Grey. Let's just do it in grey. Let's do it in grey. Right, so we're in grey. Alright, and we want to print it the other way around. This is not going to be... Can we print it that way up, do you think? No. It needs to be printed the other way around, so let's do an auto. Oh, we just put it upside down like that. It thinks that's the best way of doing it. I'm not so sure. Yeah, it's the trouble with these bevels. It can't actually print the bevels. Or can it? Let's presume it can. How do I position it? Arrange all objects on selected plates. Add a plate. Oh, rotate. So we want to go which way? Blue, no, green. Rotate by 90 degrees. Minus 90. No. Minus. Undo that. I think it's 45 I need to do. Minus 45. Right. Okay, are we on the floor? Are we on the floor? I wonder if I can do an auto, but it's going to put it back again. Yeah, keeps wanting to put it back. Undo. Right, let's see if we can do it like that. I think it should be able to do it like that. Let's try it. Slice the plate. Slice is okay, it says. Slice is okay. Just make sure there's no weird anomalies. Looks okay. Right, let's try that. We'll try that. Okay, 41 pence, 2 hours and 34. Bloody hell. Better get printing. The current nozzle diameter doesn't match the slicing file. What? Make sure the nozzle installed matches the settings in the printer. Make sure the nozzle installed matches the settings in the printer. Well, I haven't changed anything. Okay. Alright, it doesn't know what size. I don't know. Oh well. Splice the plate. Slice is okay. 43 pence. Oh! 35 minutes. I'm not so sure it is. That's got the right nozzle on it. Has it? I'm not so sure. Right, let's see. I don't know. Sync. Alright, so let's just do something here. Let's save it. Save the project. Let's go back to another project. Print history. I somehow lost my sync settings, so this is one we did yesterday. Open the model. Let's see what the settings are for this. Right, so prepare. Oh. Hang on, that's not right. Print history. Let's find something. Right, I printed that. Right, let's try that. Success. How do I print another one? No. Right, let's try this then. Okay, so I don't know. I thought you could just print them again. Print history, library. Right, let's just go on to that one. Open the model. No, that's not. Oh, I don't know what's going on. This goes out of sync sometimes. It was fine until something happened with the filament that I lost the sync out of it. So go device, status. I don't think it knows what size nozzle you got in it, and I can't remember now. I was trying to bring up something I'd already done. Right, library, recently opened. No, library. It's all gone now, isn't it? Prepare. So we're back here. 0.2 nozzle. I can't remember now if it was a 0.2. That's a 0.4. Let's try it again on 0.2. Maybe it had a glitch. Oh my god, what's it done now? So, I don't get it. Alright, print the plate. So it's still saying the nozzle. The current nozzle diameter doesn't match with the slicing file. The current nozzle diameter. So it must be a 0.4 then. It must know. So, right, okay. Let's go to 4 then. Slice the plate. Slice is okay. Maybe that's it. Right, let's see if it complains when we print it. There you go. Right, so 43 pence, 35 minutes. Yeah. Let's try it. Print the plate. Go. Go, 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 go. Right. Yeah, I'll give it a try. I forgot the settings now. Anyway, we'll leave that to have a go. It's gonna try in grey, so let's take that off the screen for a bit. I need to keep an eye on that, but I also need to keep an eye on the stream. Right, let's get back over to this thing here. So they say the top is good. Now they're going to make the bottom match it. So the bottom should match it that way around, no problem. Right, and we've got to work out the inside bit now. It's got to have a bit of a gap, so yeah. Alright, stuck there. Right, so get rid of the top a minute. So we've put some new lines in, so we've got to, and it's too high. What's too high though? The top's too high, isn't it? Rather than, oh, it's a bit of a mess. Alright. Where's the inside? So, hang on, lose the bottom. That's the top. Yeah, that looks good. So we're going off this line here. Tell you what we'll do. We'll grab this line, and that one, and that one, and that one, and we'll copy it. We'll paste it in place. We'll hide the top, bring back the bottom. Right, this is the top piece, so yeah, so that's lined up with that new line, okay. But this, yeah, it's too high. So what do we do? And you got your bevel there. Why is that bevel? Oh yeah, because it fits over top of it. Yeah, so we've got to... We don't need the bevel, do we? Do we need the bevel on the inside? Probably not. No, we don't need the bevel. That would make it a bit simpler. Definitely make it simpler. Let's just have a look at the... It's doing now auto bed leveling. Yeah, we can let it do auto bed leveling for a while. Right, so... Yeah, so we need to keep that there and make that be our new... So lose the top. There's our frame. So we definitely... Hang on, if we bring back the top. Right, got you. Yeah, so yeah, we could do with that like that. So move the top. So there's our size. We need to alter to. Easier said than done. It's difficult to see it while you're in X-ray mode, right? Let's have a look. So we can't see it from there. We don't need the bevel. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put the top back on. And we'll go over in X-ray mode. Over here, and we'll grab this geometry here. We need that again. This one. That one. And where is it? Let's say that one. Is that it? Yeah. Sort of, yeah, we want that. Let's copy that. Come out, paste it in place. Right, so we've got, lose the top. So we should have now 2 lots of framework that we've got to follow. Yeah. Adhere to that framework. So we could join up. We could join these up. Yeah, that joins up okay. And this one. That joins up okay. Right, so then we could get rid of a geometry. The bevel. Let's get rid of the bevel. Oh. No, that's not going to do it, is it? Right, oh yeah. Alright, so we get rid of that. Okay. So that's gonna be our new bit. Just cheating a bit. Okay. Alright, so we're getting squared up a bit. What about over here? Yeah, let's do this bit as well. Right, I'm lost now. There we go. What did I do? Yeah. Oh dear. Right, okay. Okay. Right, so we're getting rid of the inner bevels. Got to create the new shell. And it still won't be quite right because, well, it'll be exactly the same size as the outer shell, which is not good. You need to be slightly smaller. So even though this shell is showing us what the top cover is going to be, and we don't want, well, no, it can't be exactly the same. It's got to be smaller. It's got to be smaller. What's that there? That looks like some rogue stuff there, doesn't it? Let's get rid of that. Is there some more rogue stuff? Yeah. Lots of rogue stuff. Stuff we don't need, but it's all coming out anyway. Sort of. Right. Get back over here. So we've got the shell, and we got to get rid of. We could join them two up. Join that one up with that one. Is that even lined up with that? No. Undo. Draw the line. So draw the line. Why is it trying to draw it there? That's the line I want. So we've got that line there. No, we don't want the bevel. The problem is we've got all this here. God. Gonna lose that if we're not careful. Right, so I've got to get that out of there. How do I get that out? Well, let's get this out of there. Right, so let's copy it. Let's put it up there, out the way for a bit. Oh, didn't want to do that. We want to copy it to a known size. Let's go up 100 mil, and then get this one. Copy it. Go up 100 mil. Right, so we've got the 2 bits of geometry for that. So we can now delete. Do we delete? Delete it. Get rid of that geometry out of there. What's it going to do? It's going to break it. Okay, so we won't do that. What we'll do is get rid of it bit by bit. Right, it's only the... Right, got to get rid of it, but put the surface back, that's right. And we can get rid of it once the surface is back. We can get rid of bits that are in the way. Okay, without affecting too much. Yeah, it needs to get rid of that stuff as well. So we need to put that back. That's gonna go. I don't know. Let's just get rid of it. Alright, so we can put that back. Get rid of that and that. Bloody hell, it's complicated. Right. We can get rid of that. Let's just have a look at the... Oh god, failure. I'll show you this failure, look at this. Uh-oh. No, it doesn't. This is what happens when you don't have any support material. It's obviously all gone a bit wrong in there. So let's stop that wasting the print material. Yeah. Yeah, shame. It's probably my fault I didn't clean the bed. Should have cleaned the bed. Plus it's probably cold. Right. I shall go and clean the bed, so we won't be able to get that. I'll carry on designing it, we'll print that later. Yeah, leave that off there. I'll save the changes. Yeah, never mind, we'll carry on with this for a bit. Right, where did I get to? Oh yeah, I was tidying this. Getting rid of all this stuff out of here so I could start again. Alter the geometry. Right, shall we get rid of all that as well? Go on then. Right, it's gone. Right, don't know what's going on here. Well, we got extra stuff there. Alright, let's get rid of this one then. So you got to repair it to get rid of it. And then you can get rid of it, supposedly. I need it. I don't want to get rid of it, but it's in the wrong place, so I can't manipulate it in the wrong place. I need to get rid of it. Right, that needs to go from there to there. There to there, I think. I've got stuff everywhere here. It's crazy, isn't it? Oh. Let's get rid of that. Can I get rid of that? Not really. I don't know what to get rid of now. It's a bit of a nightmare. Right, so I've got rid of the stuff that was in the way. Now, the only problem is some of this stuff is not where it should be. So let's just try and grab it. cut, paste in place. Right, it's part of this model now. Turn off the bottom. No, we've still got lines there. Right, so turn it off. Grab all of that, cut it. Turn it on. Paste in place. Right. So we need to get rid of this bit here. Can we get rid of it? Let's try it. What's it done? So, well, I've still got double lines on it. I don't get this. Hang on. So, oh god. That's okay there. Oh, I don't get it. Right, so they're just rogue entries. Right, they're not the rogue entries. So I'm trying to get rid of the bezel. It's not part of the model, is it? What happens if I go interface with the model? Is that better? Maybe. I need to get rid of this. Get rid of that. So I've got to break it to fix it. Now, why is it getting rid of all that? Ah, look, that's the bevel. Yeah, we need to get rid of the bevel. Alright, we'll just have to break it. Break it to make it. Alright. It's difficult to work it out. Right, that's gotta go. So is that. So is that. And that. Yeah, that's the bezel. Bezel? Bevel? Bezel? The bezel bevel. I need to keep certain things, but not others. Right. Yeah, that needs to go. Too high. So does. Yeah, that needs to go. What's left? That can go. Alright, what's left? So the inside is not right with the outside. Okay, let's carry on doing it. We haven't got a line across here now. That's better. We've got to get rid of this one. Very difficult way of working this is, but I don't know. I've got to start with something. Or I could just start from scratch. Don't want to start from scratch. Oh, that's sticking out a bit there, isn't it? Right. Let's just go up to there, across to there, and down to there. Hopefully we can get rid of this weirdness. Bloody hell. Wouldn't it be easy just to subscribe to Fusion 360? Take my money. Take my money. He said, take my money, and he calls me a thief. Alright, so we've got, what have we got? Still got some stuff in the way. So we're trying to create the inner shell to go over top of this one. Trying to. Right, so this is the outer shell of the inner shell of the other one. So that's not right, but as long as I get the outer bit okay for now. The outer bit okay. It's a blowing mess. I don't know what's left of the old one. Alright, so we'll ignore the inside bit for now. We're trying to get the replica of the other one, the inside of the other one, to use as the outside of this one. Alright, so we've got a bit to do here. Right, okay, so we should be able to get rid of some of this. Right, oh yeah, still got more to get rid of here. Is that it? No. Okay, so we've got that sort of where we want it. Anything else? Rogue. Any more rogue? Right, let's just have a look at it and oh, we've got no fill. We've got partial fill. So if I get rid of that and draw it again, maybe it'll fill it. Yeah. Okay, let's go and repair it. I told you we got to break it to fix it. I hate breaking stuff to fix it. It's okay if you got enough time to bring it back to fixed, but if you've got to leave something broken, yeah, not a good idea. You've got to fix it before, you know, get to a stage where you can leave it. Right, so if if I get rid of that now, and that, and draw from there to there. Oh, that's nice. Now, let's just see what remains of this thing. Oh, that's in one piece anyway. That's okay, that's okay. So far, so good. Right, okay. Right, let's compare it against the shell. I'll need X-ray for this though. Save it. Turn on the top. Take off the top. Gonna need parallel projection for this. Have a look in a corner. Ignore the inside bit. So I'll turn on. We're looking at the outside lining. It's got to line up with this. So we've got a little bit of space there. And if you turn off that, and we've got some weirdness here on the old one. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so we're slightly small there. Can't have it exactly the same size. It's got to be very slightly smaller. So, right, we've got to reduce everything. So it looks okay that way. Let's have a look this way. Yeah, looks okay that way. Something doesn't look right there. Not quite sure what. It's a bit like looking for new planets. Right, okay. So I'll leave the top off a minute. Oh god, I've got all that stuff. Right, so we need now to get rid of the bottom. Right, so we need to see what's going on. That's out in a bit. Suppose we need to maybe bring back, I don't know. Need to bring back the shell. If I just do that, what will happen? Oh, I got you. Right, so I need to make that a part of the intersect the faces with the model, so they can delete just that. That's it. Right. Okay, so we've got it sort of there, roughly. Now the whole thing is too big. You can't have an exact size. So the whole thing's too big, but we could do with putting that back. Putting these back, really. Let's clean these up. Let's clean these up. What's that bit? That's no longer any good, so we need to clean that up as well. And as long as we got this sort of the right geometry on it. We can create again if we have to, but I just need to get them back where they're supposed to be. Alright, so we've got it, just got the shells. Okay, so it's sort of what we're after. Yeah, sort of what we're after. But we've got to bring them back down into the model. And down. Was it 100 mil? Was it 50 mil? It was 100. Right, so we've brought them back down. Yeah, that should be flush. And they got a bit sticking out because the original angle was different. So if we intersect the faces with the model, so it's not right here. What's not right? Oh, we're missing something. Yeah, so we're going to intersect the faces with the model. Intersect the faces with the model. And then we can delete the extra bits. Yeah, now we've got interfaced it with the model. We've got the right angle now, but the angle is too high. It's exact the size. It's not allowed to be exactly the size. So we're gonna have to do something there. Right there, can we just delete that? Don't know. Possibly, yeah. Yeah, we can do that. We can get rid of. Oh, this is the inside bit. We've not. Yeah, we haven't altered the inside yet. Oh, that might be a bit of an oversight. Yeah, probably didn't need to do that yet. Yeah, that's probably a bit coming. Until I've done the internal bit. Oh, I didn't. It's probably, yeah. No, it's no good. Just undo that. I've jumped the gun a bit. Redo move. Undo move. Right, so we're back there. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave them there for a bit. We're going to sort the inside wall next. It's probably too high. That's 2 mil. Only wants to be 1.5 mil. Right. So the outer shell is what we want, sort of, but it's got to be slightly smaller. So I need to sort the outer shell first, because the inner shell, or the inner wall, is going to be based 1.5 mil from the outer, but if the outer's not done, So how can I do this? I've got to shrink everything. Not easy. Let's do it. Parallel projection, sideways on. Yeah, so ignore the inner bit. So this has got to be, that's got to be selected and brought down, but then so is that. It's a nightmare. Making something fit inside another one. Not a good idea. Yeah, not a good idea, I don't think, but I've done it before. Right, let's see how we're going to do it. I could just reduce each one individually. Let's just do it. Right, let's go into here. So, yeah, it's got to be slightly smaller. So, let's do it in sections. So, if I go with that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. How much smaller does it have to be able to fit inside the other one? 0.25 of a mil. So I'll go over 0.25 from every edge, and we've got to remember which ones we've done. That's the biggest problem. So if I keep it logical, keep it in a logical order, then I won't 0.25, I won't get mixed up. So I've done the two sides. I've got to do the fronts. Yeah, so I've got to move that but keep that parallel. That's not easy. So anyway, let's do it. Right, so I've got to go like that. 0.25, and that way 0.25. So we've done the sides. I've got to do the ends now. 0.25. I can't just shrink it that way, extrude it, because it's on an angle. So I've got to redraw around it and get rid of the 0.25 of a mil off the end. So it means you've got to draw everything 0.25 of a mil more, less. And you've got to go and do all of it. And I've probably got to extend this 0.25 ml down. That can be done. It's all about trying to remember which ones you've done. So if I get, oh, what am I drawing? Am I not drawing on it? Have I not been drawing all this time? Alright, let's see. Okay. So that needs to be cut and paste in place, just so I can then, oh, have I just done nothing? Cut. Alright. Undo layers. Undo layers. Undo paste. Right. go into there, then paste it, and turn it off. Yeah. Why have I got lines here? Oh, I know why I've got lines, because I put them there. Right, so I've got it there, and I've got to go into the model. I'm going to try and make it smaller. Does that matter though? That doesn't matter, I don't think. We'll have to have a look at it. So now I can take these extra bits off. These bits off and reveal the new shrunk part. Alright. Okay, so that's the one end done, sort of. Yeah. Let's just reverse the face. Go around the other side and do that end. Right, so let's do that end. 0.25. It's got to fit inside the other one, so you can't have an exact size for the inside one. So you've got to. It's got to fit in. You can't. Something can't be the same size as something else. It's got to be slightly less. 0.25 will now should give us enough tolerance and clearance. Right. Yeah, it's a bit of a stupid way of doing it, but I don't know how else to do it with a free tool. Yeah, it's working. Could get AI to do it, but then you got to pay for that as well. Everything wants you to pay. Fusion 360, pay for your AI subscription. What else are you going to pay for? There's only so many subs you can sign up to, surely. Unless you're a multi-millionaire, maybe you could do. Just keep signing up to subs. Alright, so that's that. So I should be able to get rid of, yeah, that now. So we've reduced each end. I hope we haven't done the wrong end twice. Could be. I'll have to do some measurements. QA, QC, some checking. Right. Okay. Get rid of the lines. Right, so where do we get to? So now we should have something that will fit inside the other one. Easy to check. Let's just go like that. Turn on the top. You'll have to go X-ray though. So there should be a 0.25mm gap. Why is it so much? 0.25 gap. Where is it? Where's my gap? Thought that. Oh. Yes, I'm looking at the wrong way. I've only got the gap that way. I haven't lowered the ceiling height yet. Yeah, so we've got the gap there, and we've also got, yeah, they seem to be smaller underneath for some reason. Oh, that might be okay then. The ceiling, if the whole thing just drops a little bit, I don't need to mess with the ceiling height, maybe. You have to constantly keep swapping from these modes just so you can visualize it. Alright, so that one, yeah, in the inner layer, the inside of this we haven't done yet. I've only done the outside. Right, so let's look at it sideways on. Now, does the top layer come above or below? It's below. That's actually good, because if it's 0.25 of a mil, all I've got to do is drop. Yeah, it is. All I've got to do is not mess around with the top and just drop. Or move the cover up slightly. Let's just move the cover. Yes, move the cover up 0.25 of a mil. Okay. So we've moved the cover up. So we've got our clearance over the top now as well, all the way around. That's good. That saved us a bit of hassles. Right, let's just have a look now. Should have a 0.25 mil gap between the top cover and the inside shell. Should do. I have to turn off the top. Yeah, looks like I got it. Looks like it. I can never quite tell. Yeah. So that might have done that bit then. So it's just now the let's just have another go here. Yeah. So it's just the inside of this shell now needs to match. It needs to have 1.5 mil thickness, and so it needs, the geometry needs. How do we do that? We could do what we did originally, I suppose. Right, let's go back out of this. Let's just have a look, see what happens. Ah, we're a bit low now. We're 0.25 of a mil low on the inside, so we can alter that. But that is right. How do we do that? Let's get rid of the top a minute. What size is this? 1.5. Yeah, because that does actually stick out, so we've got to go with the shoulder. So it's going to be, yeah, there's an overlap, there's an indent, which is 1.5. Alright, so that's okay like that. Now let's just check these clips. Clips have just got to go in here and just touch against the top. Let's have a look. It's hard to see. Oh, they're smack on with the top, aren't they? There's no actual clearance on them. Does it matter? Yes, we said it mattered. So, take the top, bottom off a minute. It does matter, so we need to reduce these down a little bit. Oh, tell you what, not reduce them down, just move them down by 0.25 of a mil. What's happened? Why has that gone different colour? Have I moved the wrong way? Let's do an undo. Do a redo. Ah, let's just change the colour, I don't know. Right, so that's that done. Now we've got to do the other side. Do the other side, and they need to be moved down 0.25 of a mil. Give us enough room for it to snap into place. So you can turn on now the bottom. Have a look, zoom in, you should have a gap at the top. Enough for it to clip under, yeah. 0.25 of a millimetre. That's fine. Right, so this is slightly lower. So do I make it? Oh yes, you know why it's slightly lower? Because we've got 0.25 of a mil gap. But if we want it flush, does it even matter? I don't think it matters. We'll leave it like that, I think. Or do you want it flush when it's on? Don't know. Well, I think we'll just leave it at that. Right, so then we've got to sort out the inner shell now of the bottom. So somehow we've got to match the side. Match the outer shell is what we want, but on the inside. So yeah, so we've got to get rid of some of this stuff now on the inside. Gonna have to remake it. Some of it's got to stay. Let's do it from upside down. Alright, so some of it's got to stay, some of it... oh, unless we just adjust it. It's just the thickness, isn't it? That's it. So the actual thickness we've got is 2.25. No, what is it? Hang on. It's 2 mil. I don't know what it's doing. Let's just go from there. Let's go from there to 2 mil. So that's too thick anyway. So it needs to be, but we've got this extra bit going on here. Why have we got that extra bit? We've got some kind of gap there. Half a mil gap. So we extruded it out. We don't want loads of material being printed, so if we're going to come out, we'll overlap a little bit, then we hollow it out. It gives us more room for the circuit board, but it complicates things. Tell you what, shall we get rid of that for a bit? Yeah, I'll get rid of that for a bit. We'll get rid of that for a while, and we'll do that later. So if we do that, we can get rid of it like that. Alright, so we need to keep the other bit, that's fine. It's just this. So we're getting rid of it temporary. Just out the way so we can make it easier to adjust. Okay. Is that the end of it? No, is there one more? No, there's some more here. Alright, so I'll get rid of that now altogether. So basically we can put that back after. It's just to give us print less material, and well, that's what it's for. Right. So yeah, so we've got that. So we've got a bit of thickness there. We're not going to have that thickness at the end, but anyway. Right, so it's just to make it easier. So we want only 1.5 mil thick. We want 1.5. So that's the floor there. That's the new floor. It's probably a bad idea to put it there. Alright, I've lost track of where I am now. Right. Yeah, so that. Yeah, that needs to. Oh, I don't know what it needs to do. So, about the easiest thing we could do is just measure over. The easiest way of doing it is to go like this. Go over 1.5 mil. And go up 1.5 mil. And that's our point. That's our new base floor. So we could draw then from there. And we need to do the same again here. So we know the outer shell's good, so that's our point of reference. 1.5 mil. And then up. It's difficult to do. Well, that's there, 1.5 mil. So we need to join the two dots, and that's our inner geometry. So, just as a point of reference, what is that from there to the wall? 1 mil. That wouldn't have been thick. Right, so we're going to draw a line now from there to there. That's our new wall thickness. Yeah, and it matches up with the bottom. Alright. So we can cheat a bit if you want. Instead of drawing too many, we can get rid of the measurements, I think. Get rid of the measurements. There's a high level of concentration required. Right, so we can cheat a bit. We can measure that. 71.5. Take off 3. So 68.5. 68.5, so we should be able to do a go across from here. 68.5. That should bring us out where we needed to go. Yeah, and we can do the same. Oh, we needed to come in there, don't we? Got two things. Why have we got two? That's weird. Okay, we can do the same again, I suppose. Let's measure that. 13.02. So this is where it gets complicated. It's got weird sizes. Let's do it from the other way. I've totally lost it now. Lost where I am. Right. Where am I? So this one that's floating is the one we want. So we want that one, but that's going too far out. Yeah, so we need to put a measure on that. And come in at 1.5. And how do we delete it? Can't delete it. I can delete the whole thing and draw it to the dot. That's it. And then get rid of the measurement. And then join that up with... I could just grab the geometry of that. Copy it from there. Push it over there. And then join those two up. Join them up, and that's the face, the surface, and yeah, that's okay. And from there it should be 1.5 to the... No, it's not. Why not? What's going on? One mil. 1.5. Oh. 2 mil. I don't know what's going on here. God. Alright, let's just go back a tiny bit. It's awkward. Awkward while the other stuff's still there. So from this face, I need to measure from there to the face. So that's 1.4, it's not 1.5. Take that off a minute. So take that off, copy this outer one, push it in there. That'll be too much, but that's fine. And copy it over to there. And I can measure it. Let's just measure. Let's do it by measuring. So we've got that to there. 13.026. We're gonna do minus 3. 10.026. So if I do 10.026, that doesn't look right, does it? What happened there? Because I've already... Yeah, that one it needs to be plus 3. Plus 1.5. 11.526. Right, so that should be now where we want the line. Is that going to let us? No, it's going to spoil it. It might let us do it. No. Okay, let's try it a different way. 11.0526. No, that's wrong. .526. Right, so that is should be 1.5 away from the surface. 2 mil. No? What the hell? .5. That's it. Okay. So we've got our 1.5, so we can get rid of this one. Oh, have I dragged the whole thing over? No. No, that's right. So get rid of the blue one. Copy this one over to the end. I should be able to measure from there to the surface 1.5, and I should be able to measure from there what's going on here? Why is that so far out? It's wrong. Why? It's not lined up. That's weird. Strange. So if I go from there to there, that looks lined up. So if I go from there to there, it's fine. And if I go from there right to there, it's fine. Alright, so that's there. So what have I done wrong? So this side was okay, we thought. .5. Well, I'm going for an interim. Back in a bit. So if I do interim, hang on. If I go interim, back in a minute.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler. Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Go back.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah, it's dead, isn't it? Oh well, I'll turn that off then. Oh, it's gone chilly. Right, what am I doing now? Oh, yes, trying to sort this out. Shit. I've just cleaned off my printer. Shall I give it a go? Do I try it again? Go on then. Let's try and print it again. I've got to print it without support. Because if you print it with support, when you break the support off, it leaves a mess. So it's got to print it without the support if it can. Right, let's see if we can do it now. Right, so there it is. Yeah, so that's what we're trying to do. So we don't want no support on it. Yeah, we want to be able to print it free floating. But it'll do it, but it'll do it by layer. Should be able to do that. Should be able to do it, I think. I'll give it a go. Alright, let's try it. What you can injection mould, you might not be able to print. So let's give it a go. Keep it in grey. Okay, all good. Right, let's try it again. If the bed isn't clean, where it looks clean, but you've got to clean it with some isopropyl alcohol wipe or something. And if you can do that, it might stick if the temperature's right. Temperature's got to be right as well. So it's bringing up the bed 55 degrees, the nozzle it's bringing up to temperature. Alright, it's 21:49, 42 minutes. So I'll keep that off the screen for a bit. And let's just have a look at the stream. Yeah, stream is okay. That's okay. Right, let's get on with this a bit then. Oh dear. Yeah, so we're trying to get this right. The inner bit, so we can do. What's that doing? We can measure off the bottom 1.5 mil, and we can come from the side 1.5 mil. So that's where oh, we've got a bit of a bevel there. So yeah. Now that was to stop it. Do we need that bevel? No, let's keep it. Let's not have it. So if I go up, straight up, like that. How far? Let's just do that. So we could measure, yeah, we could measure that, couldn't we? Let's measure up to there, wherever it comes out. 12.413. So undo the line, create the new line. 12.413. Right. So that's your line. Oh, that takes you all the way to the top. So we've got to take off. Right. 12.413 minus 1.5. 10.913. 10.913. Right, so look, did it get now? It's slightly different there to that. That's the way of getting it right. So it is actually joined up, so I can get rid of the extra bit. So if I measure from there now to the front face, It's got to be 1.5. Yeah. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. We should be able to join up. So we've got that bit done. Now we're going to have to copy that. We could swing it round and join it up. Yeah, we could do that. Let's get this both end done here, and then we can select it all and copy it and rotate it round. Do a bit more. It's just starting to print now, and this time it hasn't so far. Touch a bit of wood. See how this drags over here. It's stuck because I cleaned it with isopropyl. It's cleaned it. A little bit lift in there.
Golf X-ray 4 Whiskey Bravo Charlie, Point 0, Lima, India Centre.
Okay. Is it Wednesday? No, it's not Wednesday, is it? Second. Is it second today? December the 2nd.
Yeah, Roger, in 433.50.
Oh, where's my thing gone? Alright. Yeah, so I'm just keeping an eye on that. It's printing in blue-grey PLA basic. I think it should be able to go up in steps and not drop down. I think we'll try it. I'll leave it on this screen. I'll come back to it now and again, so I'll get back over to this one. Right. This might be all a bad idea because I'm trying to make an enclosure, but the one I've got is potted. But I will have to make another shell that fits inside this shell. Yeah, at some point. So we've got a shell over top of a shell that has another one inside it. Right, so totally lost it now, haven't I? Right, so yeah, I don't want to get rid of the geometry yet, because if I just delete the geometry, it all goes into wireframe and you can't see what's going on. So what I'll do is make sure that I put the new geometry in place, and then and only then get rid of the old geometry. Shouldn't really matter, but yeah. So if I can carry on with this, so we've got that going across there. We know where the other end is. I could just measure that, couldn't I? So let's measure it. If I measure that, tell you what we'll do. We'll just grab that, copy it, and literally put it on the end here. It's going to be in the right place, isn't it? Apart from yeah, it's in the right place, sort of. Okay, we haven't got no geometry down here, so we need that one again. So copy that one and put that one over here on the end of this one. It's going to be there, and we need to get rid of that extra piece. And if we have a look to see if we're okay still, should get 1.5, 1.5. Yeah. So that's right. So we've got 1.5. So we're building up the geometry so we can get rid of geometry. But we need to get, that needs to come over to here, and that needs to go up to there, and that'll have to go across to here, and down to there, and then over to there. Yeah, so we can now get rid of some stuff, maybe. Yeah, sort of. Let's get rid of that. And that, and that, and that. That, and that. That, and that. Some over here. And that, and that. That and that. Right, so we haven't got a... Yeah, should we get rid of that? No, did we get rid of something we shouldn't have done? No, we're alright. We're okay. Okay. Right, what's that like? Sort of. Yeah, that's the new geometry. What about over here? Right, so that's the new geometry. Yeah. So we can... What can we copy off that? Not sure, let's just grab it anyway. I need to join this up with the back, but we haven't got this geometry at the back yet. So if I can get this geometry... Copy the whole geometry. The whole valid bit. Right. And that. Right, is that everything? Yeah, probably that's everything. So if we copy it, come out of the model, paste it in place. Now we've got to move it. We've got some of this geometry over here, haven't we? Ready? No. No, we haven't. We know the top's right. If I measure the top, now I'm going to spin it round, haven't I? So if I drag that new one over here and flip it or rotate it, one or the other, right, then bring it over to the top here. And then move it over by 1.5 and down by 1.5. Right, it should be able to link it up, yeah. So I should be able to link that up from the one. Ah, it's not there yet, so cut it. Put it inside the model, paste it in place, should be able to link that up to this one. Yeah, here it is. And the same over here. Yeah. Okay, so we're getting there, and we can tidy this end up now. So we've got to get rid of some of this stuff. Nope, that was the wrong one. Okay, so we've got rid of some of that. And we'll be able to get rid of even more of it soon. Right, over this side here. Right, where are we? Some of this gone. Alright, we need to put a line in on the bottom. So we need to go from there all the way over to here. Okay, does that line up with the new bit? Yes, it does. Alright, so I need to do another line. Oh, I've done that line. No, I haven't. That's the old line. So I need to go from there all the way over to there. And I should be able to then get rid of this old geometry. Let's do the bottoms first. Let's get rid of some of this old geometry. Oh, let me just have a quick look. Ah, disastrous. Disastroso. So it's lost a few. Wonder why it's lost a few. What's the preview like? Oh, because it is actually lifting up, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I think we'll let it print. It's lost the shoulder. We'll let it print. It's a waste of filament, but I need to check some other stuff on there. So yeah, I need to be able to check some. It shouldn't do any worse than that now, because that was over hanging and there was no step on it. It's just horizontal. If it goes on an angle, it can step it up and climb, but if it's straight, it won't climb. So that's why I've got those strands. So I'll let that carry on. Let's just let it carry on. Right, anyway, where did I get to? Right, so I need to hook up some more stuff. Yeah, so I've got to get rid of that, that and that, that and that, and that. What else? And that, and that, and that, and that, and that. We'll sort that out in a bit. Let's keep getting rid of some of this geometry. get rid of that. And that. That and that and that. Right, more of it. More of the same. Get rid of it. Right, that's getting cleaned up now, isn't it? We're cleaning it up. Alright, some more this end. Okay. Right, what's different about that? That's weird. There's some strange stuff going on there. Right, let's just have a look. So we've got 1.5 mil thickness. Right. Okay, so we've got some weird stuff there. Yeah, it's not good, is it? I think this is better in ABS. It's PLA. I should have used the white ABS. It works at a higher temperature. It sort of helps it a bit, I think. Let's just see what it comes out like anyway. Alright. So got to tidy this up now. Right. So you've got, let's look at it from the upside down over here. So we've got this, yeah, that's why we've got double layer, but we've got something weird going on here. Yeah, we've look at old geometry here. Can't actually see it. Hang on, let's do it. Let's try and do it from this end. So it's difficult to see. Yeah, so we've still got that stuff sticking up there, haven't we? So let's just measure this. Is that 1.5? Yep, it is. And there, that's pretty good. That's okay then, so that's the right idea there. Now what about up? Yeah, this stops where it is, isn't it? So that's got to be where it is. So it goes all the way across, so we could just get rid of... Oh, it's that angle, isn't it? So if I copy... Yeah, if I just copy that, put it there, that's going to be where it needs to be to clean up the angle. And also like that. Okay, if we do the same this side. Like that. Yeah. And same again. Okay, get rid of that and join these two up. and get rid of the old stuff. And that's the old stuff as well. And get rid of that stuff. Get over to this side. What's happened here? Oh, I must have got rid of the wrong one. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah. I got rid of the wrong bit. Okay, so what's that like? Is that okay? So we've got straight bit there. I've got a hollow bit there. Alright, okay. So, is that it? Could be. No, I've got some weirdness going on here, haven't we? That's your hollow bit, yeah. Yeah, that's your outer shell. So we don't need that one there, do we? No, we don't need that. Let's have a look. Do we need that? No, we didn't need that. That's fine. Yeah, that's right. We got rid of that. That's it. That's better bit of plastic going on, that is. Yeah, that's alright. Alright, let's just have a look at the other end. So, we've got to do the same again here. So, copy that over to there. And this side. Okay. And we've got to do exactly the same again. And over here. And then shove a line over to there. Get rid of that and that. Oh, it's a bit of a mess here. Oh yeah, and get rid of that and that and that and oh, what have we done? No, something wrong. Something's gone wrong there. Right, okay. So I need to get rid of that. That, and that. That. Get rid of that, and that can go as well. So it's not lining up, why not? Or is it? No, it isn't. What happened? What happened? Not quite sure what's going on. 1.5, 1.5, so far so good. Right, that's weird. Okay, so it obviously didn't quite go up to it. Let's go like that. Get rid of that, that, and that, and that. Okay. It's better, isn't it? Yeah, better. Get rid of... which one? That one. Okay. Is that good? And that one. Alright, okay. Is that it? Is that it? Certainly looks it. Is that it over here? It looks it, yeah. Okay, so we've got nothing else to get rid of then, yeah? Don't know. Let's have a look at it in a normal view. I've got the bottom on there. We need the bottom for a bit. We need to put these back in place now. Let's just have a look with the lid on. The top cover on. See if it looks...
Mike 7 Oscar Romeo, G0 KSB.
And X-ray mode. Yep, that looks okay. It's got the clearance. Yeah, looks okay. Looks okay.
So, first station for me.
Yeah, I think that looks okay. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, yeah. That's going alright.
Yeah, no problem. Go down to 425, get off the calling. G0 KSB.
So we'll have to modify the design because this flat area can't be printed. The tapered bit can, but the flat can't. So that flat there, I thought it would do that, but... oh, hang on, we're looking at the... yeah, so this shoulder...
oh dear, that station's still there. G0
it's
KSB.
too far out. It's only 1 mil. Shame.
Oh, to me, I'd go 450. I've got the scope open now. 450
So
clear.
what I might have to do is taper that. Bevel it instead of just straight in order to get it to print. Change the design slightly, but that's better than... yeah. We'll print it out anyway, because we've probably got to make sure it fits and it looks like the other one. Might have to change it slightly anyway. Right, let's carry on with this then. So that looks okay. So what I need to do now is to put these back in it. Let's do that now. Alright, that's 100 mil. Yeah, because I didn't alter the bottom, I only altered the top. So they are sticking out a bit, so once they're sticking out, that's fine. So let's get rid of the... let's intersect the faces with the model. Right, it gets rid of... shows us the bits to get rid of. So we'll get it to this point, I think, and then we'll wind it up for the night. wind it up for the night after this bit. Tidy this last little bit up. Get it into a state. I might even be able to print it out, maybe. That needs to go away, and so does that one. And what else? What else? Okay, we'll leave it for that now. Let's do the other bit. This is how you get your weird shape to chop up, adhere to the other one. One way doing it. That's the old outline, and we want to get rid of that to get the, so it's flush with the new one. Oh, wrong one, wrong bit. Okay. Right, so we want rid of that. And that, I think. Yeah. Okay. What happened there? Was I getting rid of the wrong bit? I don't know what happened. Let me just go back a few bits. No, there wasn't a bit there. That's right. Hang on. Alt and redo. Control and Y. Is it Alt and Y or Control and Y? I don't know. Control and Y. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so we're back to there. We need to draw. We probably need these lines here. So that. We need these to be, and that probably. So if I copy it down, put it there. Okay, so we should be, we've got the surface of it. Okay. Alright. Oh dear. Alright. Let's just have a look out of okay, that's looking okay. Now we do need a surface, so I need to get rid of that. So I need to intersect the faces with the model. Ah, it's not doing it. Why doesn't it do it? Intersect the face with the model. No, it can't be. It must be too high or too low. I can't tell. Save what we've got. Let's have a quick look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh. That's alright, isn't it? I want to have a look at this area here, see if this is rough. If this is start hanging down and doing roughness, it's no good. 2 minutes left. I will be able to have a look at this before the live stream finishes. Right. So, if I just get rid of this, what's going to happen? Right, it's still showing them. Okay. So we need a extruded bit around it. That's going to be a bit more difficult. And we've lost a bit of a surface here. Oh, we haven't got we haven't got what we wanted. Some bits missing. Right, so we've lost something here. This side. What have we lost? Not sure why we've lost some of it. Let's just try it. Let's go here like that. Okay, so we've got it back again. Sort of. Yeah, we're getting it back. Okay, so we get it back. We got it back. Alright. Is that? Yeah, reverse the face. Okay. That's okay, that's inside. Right. Okay. Right, so we don't want to see that line there, particularly. So we can get rid of that line, actually. Oh. Right, hang on. Yeah. We need to put this circle back. How do we do that? Can we do this? I don't know if we can do this up the on a slant. Let's try it. Let's see if we can. Oh, we can. Alright, let's just have a look at the. Alright, that's just finished. I'll have a look at that in a bit, see how much work we've got to do on it. Revision work. So I need to get back on here. Won't it let me get that? Oh, it is. I've got to get this and give it a certain thickness somehow. I suppose it better be 1.5 mil, I suppose. Alright. Is there more? Yeah. Oh, there's a bit missing. Right, so we've got it all now, according to that. Have we? Yeah. And we need to go 1.5 mil. We can do 1.5 mil because it's took it all off. Don't know why. Oh, as soon as I selected, I thought it was going to let me do that. Let's do a bit at the time, maybe. .5 mil. So it did let me do it. Alright, so let's carry on. Oh. I didn't get that bit. Let's see if we can get... No, didn't like that, so... No, it doesn't like that bit. Okay, let's see how much more it can do. No. Right, let's do the bend then, around the bend first. Send him around the bend, innit? I have to get this knocked on the head in a minute, because I've got to try and have a rest before... Okay, so we've got the 1.5. Oh, I see, it's moved the whole thing out, isn't it? So we need to come across here, 1.5. That's right, that's why it wouldn't do it. Okay, so there's our... So we need to go... And... That's not going to do, is it? Hang on. Suppose we'll just go like that. What's that like? No, it's awful, isn't it? Awful. So I think what we'll do, we'll change that idea. And we'll go from the top where it's even. And I'll just select that, that, and that. And we'll go like that, 1.5. And we'll go push that down. Can I just do that? Oh, it needs to go down for the wall thickness. What about if I just do that? If I go to there, that's okay, apart from... I'll sort that out in a minute. That needs to intersect the face with the model. Not sure. Anyway, let's go and grab the print and have a look at it. 2 seconds. Let's have a look at the print. Let's go and grab it. Back in a second. Actually, I'll leave that running. No, I won't. Back in a second. Right, we're back. Let's have a look at it. Alright, there it is. Obviously the shelf didn't turn out too well. And there's some lines because the angle's not steep enough. So there's lines. So I'll have to work out that. Right, now what I want to see is if it will snap over on top of the real thing. Let's see. Oh, it's not showing you. Oh. No, not quite. It's too tight to fit. But bear in mind, this is going on top of the one I'm modelling, not the real one. And there's a slight difference. But it does fit over, sort of. So I won't know until I print the other bit out. But I've got to alter these lines. Now what do I do to alter it? If I print it with support material, then you take it off and you still see lines because you've got support material. Yeah, the rest is the sides are okay. And the inside is good. And the fascia is okay. It's just the slant, so we can either get rid of the slant. I bet if we get rid of the slant, but then it won't look like this one, which is the real one. Nice and smooth. Let's have a look at it. It did actually try and print some of the shelf. Did, so anyway. Right, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I will save this and I'll carry on with it tomorrow for now. And yeah, so we'll carry on with it tomorrow. It's going to be another one, or yeah, another day. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Bye bye.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.